All right.
Hi guys.
So,
Well, first of all, hi and welcome to a Play
yes.
Scared SHAGO video with Liz and I.
Yes.
We're playing Neverending Nightmare.
That's right. Neverending Nightmares.
We have a couple small pieces of errata to go over. First, my thing. I apologize profusely for the first
Yes.
two videos. I had my mic in a bad position and I kept breathing into it, which made some of the audio come out sucky, so I apologize very much for that.
Yeah.
And second piece of business, Liz got this.
So we just finished recording a whole video for you guys and reached the end after 40 minutes of gameplay and found that Fraps had crashed.
But this isn't bad news because that
It
40
actually was
minutes,
pretty awful. So we're going to give you a synopsis.
Yeah, you woke up in your asylum cell.
Yeah, so you might remember that from the end of video 2. You then walk through the halls of the asylum. As you continue, there's progressively more blood on everything.
Then there's these guys.
There's these guys who have like stitches, like their eyes are like stitched shut, and
You
they're
might
wearing
see more
like
of them.
they're wearing straight jackets. They kind of just shamble around, but they can only hear you, so you have to only move when they're moving. And I spent a long time getting my throat eaten out by these guys because of not timing things just perfectly. Most of them don't have a perfect pattern like you usually expect when you're dealing with
Yeah,
pets.
you guys miss really tedious gameplay, so I don't feel bad.
So at the very last one we faced, there was one of those guys and then a bunch of broken glass, and you couldn't get past him without going over the glass. And we knew from experimenting earlier that they hear that and immediately kill you. So we had to make a run for it. There was an open door. We jumped through the open door, and that brought us to here.
And this lady is your psychiatrist.
Yeah, so you wake up and you're like, Gabby, what happened? What are you doing here? And she tells you that she has informed you before that she is Dr. Smith. And you say, what are you talking about? You're my sister. And she's like, no, I'm not. Your session's over and you need to leave. So
It's kind of rugged.
picking up from, and we had ended like right pretty much at that cutscene.
And Liz was also talking about how.
Well, yeah. So okay. So first we got that picture. Okay.
Yeah.
So we came out here.
And it looked a lot like the other hallways we had been down.
Like, what the fuck, psychiatrist? What? Look at this fucking shit.
Yeah.
Okay?
And,
so you are going to tell me that you don't see that shit that's outside. I can't interact with her anymore. Her wallpapers are fucking skulls.
That's a nice catch, by the way.
And so the thing I realized was that now where Gabby or Dr. Smith or whoever she's calling herself is sitting, that's often the position I'm more used to being in as the mental health provider. But one of the things I really like with this, like, because you wake up here and you're like, oh, like maybe the scary, horrible asylum thing is done. And you walk out here and you're like, nope, it's still here. And she doesn't see it. And that was a moment for me that I was like, oh my gosh, like it's all your hallucination.
Yeah.
But as much as it's like, so my gosh, we walked outside and we were like, oh crap, it's still all bloody. It's like, that's actually how it feels for people who are experiencing that kind of a psychosis.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause,
So it's really well done.
Yeah. And the developers, at least the creative developers said, like, that this isn't all completely based on his own it's inspired by his own experience. It's of course, he wasn't in a mental hospital in like
Not
the early
like this.
1900s.
Not like this one.
But he kind of wanted to capture some of the feeling.
And actually, one thing we did miss, I did want to bring up too, is that the steam bath thing.
Yes, there was one room we went to that was really scary. That was it was water treatment, and so it had the steam bath from the days of you can just steam mental illness out of people.
Oh yeah, it says you just did demons right out of there.
And we also talked about the water treatment that was pretty much kind of like waterboarding.
Yeah.
It had this board that you strapped a person into and you dunked them back into like a tub of water, and you basically held them there until they lost consciousness and then revived them after.
Yeah.
And you did this until there was massive enough brain damage that the person became a vegetable. Because then they're cured because they're not mentally ill anymore.
Yeah, they're just like
There was
old school lobotomy.
There was like a prince in somewhere in Europe that they did that too, and that was what made it like this, like, oh my gosh, it's totally a cure, because there was nobody else to be the heir, and so some quack said that this was going to be the thing that was going to work, did it on him. Everybody said, oh my gosh, he's not sick anymore. And so it became kind of standard practice.
So thanks, guys, for bearing with us. Hope he caught you up to everything. This is a lot like the hallways we had been through before.
And the way that we've been through one full of bodies and a pat. I've done this.
If we don't seem surprised by the bodies...
We've already seen
we keep seeing this, too.
Yeah. So one of the other things that I found out, because...
that's the guy.
This is one of these guys.
This is just like the baby from the first two videos. That's like your patrolling dude you have to get around.
So I've instituted a 2 to 3 step policy with these guys, depending on how bad things seem to be, because you can only walk when they're walking, or else they hear you.
Yeah.
So we're gonna watch, because we're gonna need to figure out
how are you gonna get around this
how
guy?
I'm gonna get around these bodies.
You can't.
I really might not be able to.
You can go see what's down.
No.
Oh, that's him ripping out your throat again.
Oh! Okay.
You can ask her for help, maybe?
Can I have an escort back to my room?
Please? There's scary men out in the hallway.
I'm really afraid.
Can you go behind her?
Gabby, I'm really afraid.
Like, could you get any further behind that chair? No.
Oh, the other thing is that because our producer / sponsor Kenny got us Xbox controllers for playing Gauntlet, because this has the support for that, I'm using that, so I'm also getting the bonus of the fact that they equipped this game with Rumble.
Yeah. So
when that guy jumped on me, I got some Rumble, and it was not a terribly pleasant experience. No. Well, sometimes you have to die, so maybe it's different.
Well, it looks pretty much the same. Go as far down as you can. Maybe that might help.
Oh, glass.
There's glass down there.
I was very close to stepping on that.
Alright.
So the other thing you guys missed was a lot of me walking very slowly.
Yeah. I don't think you can get around this guy. I'm putting it out there. He pats too close.
No, I can't even get past him.
Wow. So you got to think on your feet now. Use all your puzzle solving skills. That's the only clue we have.
Sloan, help us!
Sloan.
We were saying this looks like our friend Sloan.
Yeah, hi Sloan.
Now, yeah, we'll have to make sure that we tag him when we upload the video. We should name
this episode Sloan. So you can't go around. You can't mess with her shit.
I can't talk to her.
Make sure when you go out, go as far to your left and check everything out there. Maybe.
Yeah, is there another door? Maybe.
Yeah. There's a candle down there.
Where?
There's a lit candle on the table there.
But it's not colored.
Well, I know, but you can still step on the glass, see if that does anything.
Yeah. It immediately attracts him. I have to step on the glass and run back into the office, I bet.
Yep.
Alright, so we are going to...
Now, the plan right now is you want to track the guy over the glass
and then run
into the door, I think.
I think that's what we have to do.
That is the current strategy at large. Glasses. Yep. Did you step on it?
No, I want to be at the very edge of it. Get in, get in, get in! Hey! There's, a guy.
She still does not care. Think he's waiting out there for you?
Let's see. Does it change the way that he's patting?
Maybe. Is he down there?
I don't know. The camera's still pulled to the side like he was going to be, but maybe it got rid of him. No.
Another possible strategy, if I'm correct, if you go towards the glass, don't step on it yet. Wasn't there a table just to the left of the glass? Like something you can hide behind?
No, there's nothing that's colored.
You can hide behind that bed.
What? I can't interact with it. I can't hide under it.
Oh, I thought it stuck out more.
No.
I'm really at a loss as to what the fuck you should do now.
Yeah. Well, let's try this again. He was like right at the door.
Yep. That did nothing. See, this is part of the reasons why we didn't feel bad about letting you guys miss out on some of the gameplay.
They still get me if I'm right there? Okay. Or maybe like if you're close enough to the door, he wouldn't get you.
I feel like we're missing something.
Yep. So we got the picture, which we can interact with, which seems odd.
Yeah. Like, that's the only...
We have been able to interact with some pictures before.
Yeah.
But not much.
Can you do anything by running around her office? I mean...
I was going to see if there's maybe some...
Oh, hey, look, footprints. Those are your footprints.
Yeah.
Those are new.
I run through a lot of stuff. I was hoping maybe I could go in there.
Huh.
I seem to be making a lot of noise.
No, that's... Yeah, all you're doing is spazzing out. Can you interact with the bed?
Is it colored?
Hey, now, that's not nice.
No, your observation before of like, it seems like you can only interact with things that are colored actually is true.
Yeah.
That's
I still
part
feel
of
like
the
you
game
can get
design.
behind her and give her the old slip.
That's as far as you can move.
Can you run into the painting? That won't do anything.
That would be great.
Can you interact with the blood? Wait, do you see what those footprints bring you? Straight up there.
Yeah, but I think those are mine from stepping on the glass.
But, sure?
Yeah. See?
Okay. Can you climb on top of the bodies?
I don't think so.
It's the only thing we haven't tried so far.
No, we can't interact with those in any way, shape, or form. He comes there, and then he stops. He only goes that far, and then he stops.
Yeah, I don't see how you could possibly get around this guy. Now, we have gone all the way down below, haven't we?
Yes. He doesn't give you enough room.
No, he doesn't. Probably going to be in his bubble.
I'm running for it. I think I have to be right in front of him, and then maybe I can run for it, and maybe there'll be a door I can run into.
I didn't see one. Not one you're going to make.
No.
They have left you no indication that you can do this. I still feel like there's something up with that candle.
It's lighting up the glass.
Yeah, that's all it's doing.
So that pulls him this way, but then I can't outrun him once he's there.
Maybe he just runs towards the glass. So maybe if like you run on the
No,
glass.
because remember he's gone right up to the door. We'll try it. We'll do that and then stand still.
Oh, I figured it out. Well, then you did that.
Well, he took like one step.
I know. I'm just saying.
Okay, so actually what we have to do is step on the glass and then move a little bit past it before we stop.
You have to
instead of running
you have to
back.
run through the glass. You have to run through the glass and go up and to the right. Go 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 go. Yeah. You did it.
that was different.
I like how they're making good use of all these different tropes.
Another wake up.
Yep.
We did encounter one of those previously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whew, hard one.
Ooh, Block C.
Block C.
Oh.
Block C for crazy, because these guys, they weren't crazy. Oh. The blood's getting a little intense.
Yeah. I don't know if it was before we lost. Dreams are the enemy of the guilty.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
This is when I find out that I killed my sister.
So this is a non-puzzle stage, just for atmosphere and scares.
There's just blood dripping from the ceiling. Everything is a lie. Actually, the cake is a lie as well.
Cake is a lie. So perhaps there will be cake after. Ooh, you can look for that one too.
Oh, I like what they did with all the red paint in there.
Wow,
It really brightens the place up.
It really does. I'm really getting tired of this black and white motif, so I'm glad someone's doing something here. How does that song go?
Which one?
The science song?
Which science?
The one from Portal?
Oh. This was a triumph.
It literally says Derelict Asylum.
I'm making a note. Here, big success.
Well,
it really is a cliff.
Can you run off it?
No.
We'll try. Or jump, or interact, or something.
Oh, I can fall. Oh my gosh, I killed myself? That's the end?
Oh god.
Even though you broke my heart and killed me. So, on that note...
We clearly finished the stage.
Yep, and, wow. That asylum is something.
I'm glad we're out of there.
I'm a little kid now. We recognize this room from before.
Kind of.
Yeah, we've seen it once, and then we saw it all creepy and covered in cobwebs and weird. So there should be a bathroom actually to my left, I think, and then it adjoins to the sister's room. So we'll see if that is true in our next episode.
We will. Thank you guys for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
Make sure to hit like and subscribe if you enjoy this,
and share if you.
Oh, please do, and leave comments.
Yes,
we appreciate them all.
And as always, guys,
game hard and
game scary.